Fish balls. Fish balls bounce in sizzling oil as vendors scoop them non-stop from a street cart. Small round balls fry together while skewers line up beside a metal sauce station. Customers grab sticks and dip repeatedly into thick, shared sauces. The vendor keeps flipping and refrying batches throughout the day. Why do already cooked balls keep going back into the oil? They are made from processed fish paste mixed with starch and flavoring. Pre-cooked balls are deep-fried and reheated multiple times for texture. Similar fish paste snacks exist across Asia, but rarely in this interactive setup. Fish balls are among the most recognizable Filipino street foods. Kwek-Kwek. Kwek-Kwek turns bright orange as eggs fry inside a thick batter shell. Boiled eggs are coated and dropped into hot oil until fully crisp. Vendors pile them high, glowing in uniform color. Each piece breaks open to reveal a soft egg center. What creates this vivid coating that holds its shape while frying? The batter is colored with annatto powder, giving its signature orange hue. Quail eggs are commonly used for smaller portions. Few street foods worldwide use this distinct color and bite-sized format. Kwek-Kwek is a staple of Filipino street stalls. Isaw. Isaw twists along skewers as it grills over open charcoal flames. Long strands of chicken or pork intestines are cleaned and tightly folded. Smoke rises as the meat chars unevenly across the surface. Vendors brush sauce while turning each skewer repeatedly. How do these thin intestines become safe and flavorful to eat? They are thoroughly cleaned, boiled, then grilled to remove impurities. Charcoal grilling adds smoky flavor and crisp texture. Organ meats are eaten globally, but rarely prepared this way on streets. Isaw is one of the most popular Filipino street foods. Betamax. Betamax sits as dark cubes lined up on skewers over a grill. Each block keeps its solid shape even under direct heat. The surface chars while the inside remains dense and smooth. It looks uniform, almost like firm gelatin. What allows blood to form solid cubes that can be grilled? It is made from coagulated chicken or pork blood that solidifies when cooked. The blocks are cut and grilled for a smoky finish. Blood-based dishes exist worldwide, but rarely in this cube street form. Betamax is a distinctive part of Filipino street food culture. Adidas. Adidas fans out on skewers, each piece showing thin toes and claws. Chicken feet are grilled until the skin tightens and slightly crisps. The shape remains intact even after cooking. Sauce coats the surface as it cooks over charcoal. How do these small bones and skin become edible? Chicken feet are boiled to soften tissue before grilling. Collagen breaks down, making them tender and chewy. Similar dishes exist in Asia, but are less common as street skewers. Adidas is a familiar sight in Filipino street markets. Helmet. Helmet grills as a whole chicken head, complete with beak and skull. The outer skin chars, while the shape stays fully intact. Vendors rotate it slowly over open flames. It looks unusual compared to typical street meat. How can an entire head be prepared and eaten this way? Chicken heads are cleaned, boiled, then grilled to finish. Soft tissues and brain become edible after cooking. Few street foods worldwide serve whole heads in this form. Helmet stands out as one of the more unconventional Filipino street foods. Proben. Proben fries in small clusters that turn golden and crisp in seconds. Tiny, irregular pieces are scooped quickly from bubbling oil. Vendors serve them in paper cups with vinegar. The texture looks crunchy on the outside and soft inside. What cut of meat creates these small, uneven pieces? It is made from chicken proventriculus, part of the digestive system. The pieces are breaded and deep-fried for a crispy texture. Few countries use this specific organ as a street snack. Proben is especially popular in parts of Mindanao and known as a regional specialty. Balut. Balut reveals a partially developed duck embryo inside a warm shell. Cracking it open exposes broth, yolk, and formed features. Vendors keep eggs warm in baskets along the street. Each egg contains a visible stage of development. How does an egg reach this stage before being eaten? Fertilized duck eggs are incubated for around 14 to 18 days. Development stops when the egg is boiled before hatching. Few foods worldwide present an embryo in this form. Balut is internationally known and often featured in travel shows and challenges. Penoy. Penoy looks like a regular egg, but reveals a dense, yellow interior. When opened, it has no visible embryo. The inside appears firm and uniform. It is often sold alongside balut in the same baskets. Why does this egg develop differently from balut? Penoy comes from unfertilized or non-developing duck eggs. It is boiled earlier before any embryo forms. Similar eggs exist globally, but are rarely sold as a street pair with balut. Penoy is a common alternative for those avoiding balut. Walkman. Walkman grills as two rounded pieces connected by a thin strip of tissue. The shape resembles a small headset resting on a skewer. It cooks quickly over charcoal with a glossy surface. Vendors flip it constantly to prevent burning. What part of the animal creates this unusual shape? It is made from pig ears, including cartilage and skin. Boiling softens it before grilling adds texture. Pig ear dishes exist worldwide, but rarely in this form. Walkman is a uniquely named Filipino street food.